Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't change gaming with graphics. A lot of games have great graphics. It didn't change gaming with scale either. Open worlds were already big. What Red Dead Redemption 2 changed was patience. And that matters because patience is something modern games rarely ask from us anymore. This game doesn't rush you, it doesn't constantly reward you, and sometimes it even feels slow. But years later, we're still talking about it. And that alone should make us stop and ask why. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a technical and emotional peak. Visually, mechanically, atmospherically, it's on another level, but what really defines it is its weight. Everything feels heavy. Arthur's movement, the way guns are handled, the way time passes, even riding your horse. And yes, let's be honest, sometimes riding that horse feels boring. Long roads, slow pace, nothing happening. But that slowness isn't there by accident. The game is set in a dying era, an age where things are already slowing down, where the world is changing whether you like it or not. If this game were fast, it would betray its own story. RDR2 doesn't try to be comfortable, it tries to be honest, and if you're someone who wants constant stimulation, this game will push you away. But if you're willing to stay, it pulls you in deeper than most games ever could. Most games think storytelling begins when the cutscene starts. Red Dead Redemption 2 doesn't. In this game, storytelling is happening while you play, in the way Arthur greets strangers, in how he reacts to the world, in how quiet moments say more than dialogue ever could. Cutscenes aren't the story, they're punctuation. They give structure to emotions you've already felt through gameplay, and at the center of all of this is Arthur Morgan. Arthur isn't great because of player choice. He's great regardless of it. He's one of the best-written characters in gaming history because he feels human, not heroic, not legendary, just human. You don't control who Arthur is. You witness who he becomes, and the game trusts you enough to understand that without explaining it to you. A lot of games add details to impress. RDR2 adds details to exist. NPCs remember you. Animals behave differently depending on weather and time. Towns slowly evolve. But the most important detail is this. The world doesn't revolve around you. Sometimes nothing happens. No combat, no dialogue, no music, just wind, footsteps, silence. And that silence is uncomfortable for some players. But it's also where immersion truly begins. Because for the first time, you're not the center of the universe, you're just part of it. And that's what makes the world feel alive. Did Red Dead Redemption 2 change the industry? Absolutely. It proved that slower games could succeed, that depth could matter more than constant excitement. You can see its influence in modern Sony titles, in more grounded narratives, in open worlds that breathe instead of shout. But here's where things get interesting. RDR2 is sometimes overpraised by its own fans, not because it isn't great, but because calling it flawless misses the point. It has friction, it has moments that test your patience, and that's okay, because RDR2 isn't trying to be perfect. It's trying to mean something, and that's why it still matters. Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't try to entertain you every second. It trusted you to slow down, to observe, to feel uncomfortable silence. And that trust is rare. That's why this game is still referenced, still discussed, still debated, not as a product, but as an experience. So I'll leave you with this question. Should games slow down more, or was Red Dead Redemption 2 a moment that can never be repeated?